Hello Gemini, and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your weekly reading for the second week of December 2020. So that's from the 17th to the 13th of December. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and I'm using the Magical Times oracle today to draw a couple of cards just to start your reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for Gemini for the second week of December 2020. What messages are here for Gemini for the second week of December? What does Gemini need to know? Right, so let's draw just a couple of cards at random. And let's see what you get. You have awareness. Pay attention to the subtleties. Look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. So this is a time to use your intuition, to be aware, to be alert for synchronicities, serendipities. There's messages in the air. There's writing on the wall, and you need to look for them. Right, so be aware of signs, use your alertness. And then you've got dreamer. Your dreams have chosen you. Find fulfillment in pursuing your destiny. This is the magic of life. So there you go, looking for signs, being aware, and following your dreams, going with the flow of possibilities opening up with relation to what you long for in your heart of hearts. It's a time of destiny for you. Very nice, very nice. So that's what the oracle says. Let's see where the rest of the reading takes us. Let's see what's on the cards for Gemini for the second week of December 2020. What messages are here for Gemini for the second week of December? What does Gemini need to know? So this is the lovely Robin Woods Tarot, and I'll use it to draw two cards which depict you where you are now, and the next, oh gosh, okay, next two cards highlight the challenges you face at this time. The following two cards offer some guidance from Spirit, and the final two cards reveal your possible outcome. So let's see what you get. To start off with, you've got the Ace of Cups, wonderful potential for finding new love, new joy, something that may be linked to creativity. So it's a lovely place to start. Oh, look, and it's right next to the Page of Cups. Oh, that does look quite romantic for some. There you go. But let's put the rest of the cards out. Your challenge is the Fool and the Two of Pentacles, and guidance from Spirit is the Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Okay, and you have the Five of Wands and the King of Pentacles in your outcome card, and the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is all about taking on a new potential, a new beginning, and putting it into physical form, beginning to make the steps towards progressing it into fruition. So, as I said, you have here new potential, the beginnings of finding love. And there he is holding the cup. You've got the Page of Cups, which is news. It could represent, news about this new potential for some of you. But there's, a fascination. You've grasped this potential. You've realized that there is something there to follow, something calling you perhaps, and it's linked with creativity, something that can bring you great joy. So the Page of Cups is about, as I say, taking that potential and putting it into physical form, beginning on it. I get a sense that although you're on solid ground here with this, there's still a lot of emotional turbulence around, but there you are, poised to seize upon a potential that can bring you deep joy, a new love, and something that joy that it brings could spill out into all avenues of your life. And I get a sense it comes from, it's emerging out after a time of muddiness, or of a time of despair, a time when things were flat and lifeless, and now this new joy is emerging and you're preparing to seize upon it and to put it into physical form, to harness it and go with it. And there you have your challenges, is maintaining a sense of balance. This requires flexibility, dexterity from you. Oh, look, the Dreamer actually even fits in with the beginning of your reading. Your dreams have chosen you. So yes, your challenges here, finding balance, being able to walk the fine line between the concept of the dream, the concept of the possibility, and the reality of putting it into practice, the reality of making it manifest into something real. It requires flexibility, and that's a challenge for you. You may have to juggle things a bit. And I get a sense of, keeping your head above the clouds and not losing sight of your dream at the same time. Beginning it. The whole idea of actually having the faith that you want to go with this, that you want to take that leap of faith. So taking the leap of faith towards this dream, towards this possibility, is a challenge, because I get a sense here with the Three of Swords, because you may well still be healing from past hurts, and perhaps you've buried them, and the guidance card suggests you need to confront these, you need to face these and work through them in order to be able to truly embrace this potential. There's some past hurts that are linked with deception and deceitful behavior. The Seven of Swords is about theft. Perhaps, it's a card of deceit, the Lord of thievery, trickery. So I get a sense here that a past betrayal may mar this for you if you're not willing to or able to face that pain that it caused you and allow that to heal. Pushing things down, covering them up, may make it easier initially on the surface for you, but it has a way of coming back up repeatedly. And I get a sense here, working through this, facing it, dealing with it, airing it. You know, this is all about letting injuries and the whole thing with this heart, it's in the exposed, it's in the weather, and that sort of symbolises exposing it, bringing it up to the fore in order for it to heal. Because when you cover up injuries, cuts, and that, they take longer to heal. They don't heal. It's when you expose them to the fresh air, to the elements, that they can heal. And another message we can draw from the Seven of Swords is that in order to work through this, you may need to use some creative thinking. I get a sense also, of perhaps holding this potential, this beginning, close to your heart, not being willing to be open with it and sharing it, because of fear of heartache, and fear of heartache because of past experiences where you've been, where you've suffered, where you've been betrayed and felt pain from that. So on many levels, for some of you, this is certainly a relationship reading, really. So where does it take you? Initially, it brings this new beginning, brings competition, difficulties. There's little obstacles that you're going to have to overcome. That may, this is a card of competition, and I get a sense that whatever this joyful thing, whether it's a relationship or a hobby or a work-related thing, this is going to bring competition your way. You're going to have to, fend your position, stand your ground, and there's going to be a bit of battling here. But this is nothing that you're unable to overcome. This is a minor disruption or energy. If you could get lost in it, but it's something that you're certainly able to overcome. And I sort of put the awareness card pretty much with that. Pay attention to the subtleties. There are signs and omens everywhere. It may be difficult to just take a leap of faith towards something you love, especially if you're connecting it to a past hurt that you don't want to repeat. So go in with it with a sense of awareness. Be alert to the difficulties, to the little obstacles your way that may be there. Overall, though, it's a very positive reading for this new beginning. Despite trivial or potentially disruptive problems that may come your way, whether they come in the way of competing rivalries, or whether they come as a lot of little hurdles and obstacles that you need to overcome in order to reach your goal. The King of Pentacles speaks of manifestation. He's someone who has reached that goal through hard work, through focus and dedication. He's been able to build this up. So it does sort of promise things coming to fruition in a way that is a comfortable situation that you find yourself in. It brings you to a point of comfort, of being stable, being secure, of having an abundance about you on a material level. That's interesting for me because, the beginning of it suggests this is all about the heart. But whether that's something that will come later, in this week's reading, it sort of suggests you being brought to a point of material comfort, of stability, security, and things coming to manifestation. You know, he is an accomplished, successful person. I would have said businessman, because that's, you know, he's usually the successful businessman. But yeah, so it brings you to a point of success, to fruition, and that's with abundance. And you know, there's a castle in the distance, which sort of bodes well for homely security. And that's, you know, this whole endeavour is something that's linked with creativity and a sense of adventure, and harnessing that and working towards something that can really grow and develop. And that sort of fits in with the king there as well. So, you know, it's a positive reading, sort of implying that something that you may have been dreaming for and wishing for is within your grasp. It's part of your destiny. Your challenges are in having the faith to take it, and to find that sense of balance. There's also, you know, it's not going to be simply laid in front of you without any obstacles or hurdles that you need to overcome, and your own fear of betrayal and deceit may hinder you in embracing this fully. But you know, being alert, being grounded through it all, and keeping your head above the clouds, you will be able to pick up any subtleties that may indicate that things are not as not as rosy as they appear to be. So it sort of suggests that you're starting on a new dream that is your destiny, and is very positive. And don't be afraid to jump for it, you know, take that leap of faith, because you have the awareness you need to pick up on any difficulties. Just enjoy the moment, really, and, you know, let it take you to where you need to be. So there you have it, Gemini. Wonderful potential for a new beginning that's filled with love and joy. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then have yourself a good week. And God bless you till we meet again.